I'm gonna get Mephiles. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Oh my gosh. The chat just stopped. It showed me that the chat was not working anymore. I paused the video right where I ended it off. Whenever the chat wasn't working and I was worried. So this is what happened. Let's continue.
Can't be where the bar is. Patton, you of all sides should know that it isn't. Thomas, you're a religious man, correct? Yeah, but
after this, you guys get to watch me cook.
Bad religious people throughout history. Well, I cannot argue with that. Religion is not perfect, but when it is not abused, piety is just as valid as the innumerable other ways to live a principled life. To the best of your ability, you try to live your life based on a moral code set by your faith, correct? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, love thy neighbor as thyself, etc. Yeah, thou shalt not kill is one such principle, but it certainly couldn't be said that that's where the figurative bar has been set. Couldn't the talk of religion create a connection between Thomas's beliefs and his intrusive thoughts?
Virgil. Classic.
You're giving me an idea.
Sonic Generation.
Actually, Virgil, Thomas's faith and his relationship with the Duke are and always have been.
That's how many Sonic games I play.
I don't know about all that. Thomas's Catholic upbringing has instilled in him that thought is a precursor to action. Consider some of the 7 deadly sins: greed, pride, envy, lust.
Wait, Cindy, you were calling my phone!
5 of the 7 deadly sins are committed in your head.
Greed, pride, lust.
The Duke has continuously used religious language.
Don't you dare talk about me ever again!
Sensitivities. It's fine if you disapprove of toxic thinking, but you can't banish.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to be right back. I'm going to get my phone.
Stream of thoughts going through your head at all times. The Duke was right. What? Not only does repression not work, but it can be very bad indeed. I understand that your natural human reaction when you see something disturbing is to look away. But if you let me examine the Duke's contributions, then I could expose him for being unrealistic and figuratively dress him down. Oh, well, if that's what you wanted, Logan, you could have just said so.
No!
I said figuratively. And that is why I say it. That is why I say it! The real problem here isn't the disgusting drivel coming from the Duke.
My homie just tried to get naked.
Gods, Logan. I love being given 2 D's at once. Okay, then what is the Logan? It's you. Oh, looks like the cat's out of the ball bag. Despite his best efforts, Virgil could never stop being the bad guy. Oh, and Patton. A record scratch? Patton? How? He's being too strict. Oh my goodness. Patton's being too strict. It's not me for once? What does that mean? Am I cool? Does this make me cool? Am I being cool? Oh my gosh. My teeth? Yeah, I thought you said I changed my mind. I'm unpredictable like that. I bet that really gets to you, huh, Logan? The opposite of rationality. There is no rhyme or reason to what I do. I just do. And what I do is wreak havoc. I'd say you just wreak. Figuratively. Also, literally, though. Oh, what do you have to say to that, Duke? Thank you. Reek is what I was going for. Well, I mean, my deodorant's flavor is pickled poulons. Flavor? Deodorants don't have flavors. You don't eat deodorant.
Ew!
You don't? Okay, I got one, guys. Since we call Roman Princey, does that mean we should call you Dookie? Dookie? I love it. Please do. Okay, well, there really is nothing you can say to him. Or you could just call me by my name. Remus. You told me? Right off the bat? Just Like that? Of course I did, Dr. Seuss. I would never hide anything from you. The truth is, Remus, you don't get to me in the slightest. Object impermanence renders you pretty unintimidating. What's so frightening about something with no real-world impact? Oh, shut up, nerdy Wolverine.
How about you shut up?
You wouldn't know impact if it hit you in the face. Oh, you killed him. He does make an impact. Does he? Yeah, I would have gotten a full night's sleep if it weren't for him. Lack of sleep can negatively affect your memory, it weakens your immune system, and it increases your risk of heart disease. And that's only some of the potential side effects. Yeah, exactly.
I'm an insomniac, so...
However, your lack of sleep last night was the result of Virgil's reaction.
Yes, I got my phone, Sydney.
Himself. So, the Duke only has power over you because Virgil
oh my God,
believes that he does.
Holy smokes!
Without that,
that is a lot of game.
Time hurting him. So, what do you think? Can we logic our way out of this one? I think we can. Not really. No, there's no way to force intrusive thoughts out of your head. Please pay attention. That said, you can learn to better deal with intrusive thoughts.
He screams like a banshee being humped by a girl.
You were all momentarily distracted. Anyway, this issue extends. You remember that erection medicine? This issue goes beyond taking Remus seriously. Another major concern is when you try too hard to make sense of him. All of those horrible thoughts. I mean, they have to mean something. No, they don't. Virgil was right. Not all thoughts are meaningful. Remus said it himself, and I'm sure he'll say it again. There is no rhyme or reason to what I do. I just do. A stoodly boo. Oh, maybe there is a rhyme. If you aggressively interrogate Thomas about why the Duke said or did something, then you're only going to hurt Thomas. I mean, look at him now. He barely got any rest.
Don't worry, Mephiles, I got the memo.
Chastising him all night. I acted like a real beehole. Wait, is he gone? No, I think he's gone. Nails on a chalkboard! Jeez. Literally, like fingernails nailed to a chalkboard. Oh, it got worse. I didn't think it could get worse. Oh! Don't do that. Never check to see if you've successfully gotten rid of him. Oh, why is Remus becoming such a nuisance right now? Well, how are you doing right now? I don't know. I'm fine. Virgil, how's he doing? He recently realized he's a bigger liar than he thought he was. He doesn't understand himself. He's committed to skipping a big callback, and he's sleep deprived. So yeah, he feels like a piece of dirt who has no control over his life. Okay.
Why is Suge upstairs?
That is precisely why the Duke feels like such a threat, in part at least. The feeling that you may be a bad person who doesn't have control over yourself or your destiny causes you to fear that you may actually act on these thoughts. What if you sniffed your dog's butt? Shut up. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I sound the alarm whenever Roman suggests Thomas talk to a cute guy, so it follows that I would have even more of a reaction to Remus.
Don't worry, Mephiles, I got the memo.
Suggestions. When are you actually going to jump out of a moving car? I've been bringing it up for years.
I've seen a guy jump out of a moving car on a meme before.
But to view the Duke's
and he ended up
contributions as suggestions is almost exaggerative. This issue is more of a matter of over-control than impulse control. So it is okay to jump out of a moving car? No, but it is okay if the thought of jumping out of a car happens to cross your mind. Okay, well, we've heard a lot about what not to do. What can we do? Well, I'd imagine that you will now recognize many of the Duke's contributions as intrusive thoughts, which is actually really important. You must accept that these thoughts just happen. And again, the substance of these thoughts typically provide no insight into your true character. But it's like if you had a child who, despite all of your best efforts, refuses to stop screaming on an airplane. There's no out. Just accept it. They'll tire themselves out in time, and you can better address the issue later. There's no rush for you. Poopy. It's okay. Just keep doing whatever you were doing before. The other passengers on the plane might become frustrated, and that's okay too. Everything is okay. Wow. That was amazing, Logan. And you can always talk to someone. Wegner, who I mentioned earlier, as well as psychologist James Pennebaker, found that subjects who talked about their thoughts often felt better emotionally and physically. According to one study in the United States,
Why is the ground
roughly
rumbling?
1 in 50
Hold
people
on.
suffer from intrusive thoughts.
The
So you're not alone. And if you can't find a personal friend who will listen or understand, then you should consider seeing a professional if the thoughts are really troubling.
and I'm Kanye West.
If you have joint problems, you see a
Eden,
rheumatologist.
stop.
If you have stomach problems, you see a gastroenterologist. And therefore, if you have mental health problems, you see a therapist and or a psychiatrist.
Daddy, don't.
When something's hurting you or inhibiting you,
Well,
you
that's my
seek
kind
someone
of
who can
Yeah,
help.
Eden, I think it
I
is.
didn't realize what an impossible standard I've been setting. I can't control every little thing that pops into your head. This may be unnecessary, but it's okay if you sometimes think some icky thoughts, Thomas. You have my permission. Actually, that does kind of help, Patton. And as for you, that's really not necessary, Thomas. Why don't you just take a breather, kiddo? Yeah, I should.
Just sleep on the couch.
You know, it's funny. You used to really unsettle me. I thought that you were some terrible illness.
Hey, who wants to watch me cook
I can see
after
that.
this?
A common cold. A mild inconvenience that's gone before you know it. You tickle me, Emo. No, I enjoyed this. Good seeing you again, Virgil.
I am a
It was
very good
just like
cook.
old times.
Sydney, do you want to watch? But let's just do it after
I can
this.
see now why everyone was reluctant to tell me what was going on.
Thanks, Mephiles.
Roland, you're alive! I love you! Are you good? I don't know. Oh, are you hurt at all? My head's fine. More than anything, I feel like I was struck by a realization. Like Einstein with the apple. You mean Newton? Oh, shut up, nerdy Wolverine. No! Oh, I mean...
Nerdy Wolverine.
I'm sorry, Logan. I didn't mean that. It's quite all right, Roman. However, the more pertinent question is Thomas all right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. All right.
Hey, Mephiles.
All right. Am I right?
Welcome to the Moonlight
No,
Club.
That word's been said so much now that it sounds
glad
all
to have you.
wrong. Well, I believe I was summoned to help address this matter, and it seems to be settled now. Your next course of action should be settling into bed for the night to revitalize your immune system as well as your short-term memory. You
What?
wouldn't want to forget everything you've just learned. Logan,
Nerd.
thank you so much. Oh, please, don't mention it. Just another day's work. No, seriously, you're really...
Mephiles. Marshmallow the werewolf, and yes, it's Nicholas. Sydney's a werewolf.
I'll
I am
try
a
not to
vampire
pester
and a
you
pirate
too
in
much tonight,
one.
kiddo.
And David
I can't
is
promise
just a
that I'll
normal
never have
vampire.
another knee-jerk reaction. But I
Whenever
can
it's
try and make
daytime, I'm a
peace with whatever
pirate.
thoughts
Whenever
dance
it's
through your
night,
head.
well, you should
Whether they
know.
be sugar plums or smelly plums.
Oh my God, not
This
this
is
again.
fun. A Thomas sandwich. Hold the Roman lettuce. You should really make that the usual because Roman will make you sick. And yet, as soon as I
Oh
was
my-
removed from the picture, Thomas had a dookie problem. Thomas already made a dookie joke. Bye. Don't like him. So, you have a brother? Yeah. It's a little like looking into a funhouse mirror, but instead of a giant head or like long legs and a tiny torso, it shows you everything you don't want to be. It doesn't sound like a very fun
I do have
house.
some alternate
Yeah.
personalities.
But whatever, you know? He's gone now and he's never coming back. Oh, I don't think that's... Bye! Oh. Virgil? You okay, buddy? Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I thought that I would be able to protect you from them.
You'll be watching
I thought
one of my alternate
I thought I knew how to
personalities.
handle them. I
Okay?
think we're all trying to figure them out for now.
He is
It'll take some time
talker,
to figure everything
okay?
out. Yeah, but
I don't mind
should know
all
better.
the chit
Isn't that
chat.
kind of
I've asked
unfair?
him to
Why
calm
should
down
you be
lately.
held to a different standard than any other side?
What?
Because I was one of them.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
A reality
that you won't
caught
get to
in
see any of that. The Duke stuff, I mean. Or Remus. I know that intrusive thoughts, especially intrusive thoughts of the disturbing variety,
I had
are
to
a
let it fold
taboo
the chair.
subject that can be scary to deal with. And
I don't know what
sometimes
Lincoln.
scarier to talk about, even though it's a relatively common phenomenon.
Lincoln Park is good.
It's easy to feel like you've crossed some line and thought
Sydney!
unthinkable. But
We all know where you live. You live in
if there's one
Lafayette.
thing you take away from this video,
Yep.
let it be this. Those thoughts that you may have thought,
I haven't been there,
do
but I have
not
seen a lot of
define
pictures online.
we are thinking
It looks
machines.
beautiful.
Your brain generates ideas so easily, you literally do it in your sleep.
Andy, now I'll
So
show you what I
thought
really
alone
do. Please
cannot
don't.
make you a bad person, especially an unwelcome thought. To echo the words of American journalist Paul Roberts, in the end, the most damaging, forbidden thought, the one we have been trained to block at every
Little
turn,
River.
may simply be that we are really
All right.
okay.
Let's cover it.
Until next time.
Little River,
take
boy!
down some non-binary
Sorry, I
pals.
just had to.
Go to bed. Okay. Before closing out this video, are you in the mood for food?
I'm gonna call Sydney. I am calling you right now. Okay? So Mephiles, be prepared. All right, everybody. This is Sydney. Sydney, why don't you go ahead, tell him? Why don't you tell Mephiles where you live? It's Little River.
I was being sarcastic about screaming to the world where I live, Kyle.
Okay, well that just happened. I am not gonna call Dakota, but I will try to call David because Dakota's asleep and David's a vampire, so David should be up by now. Either that or he's asleep. Please don't tell me you got Dakota on the phone. Alright, I'll talk to you later. You're gonna talk to me in the stream. Oh, sorry about that. What? Okay, Mephiles. That is just a little creepy. But, you can do you. Where's the cooking rival? Yo! Today we'll be making frickin' pizza. I'm gonna let you guys vote. Should I have waffles or pizza? I'm gonna let you guys vote. Should I have waffles or pizza? Because waffles... Oh, shit. We also have pizza, too. If you guys vote pizza, you have to tell me what kind. Both? Okay. After everything, you say sausage, eggs, bacon, grits, sausage. Every day, I want a motherfucking sausage. She come home and lick my sausage. Fuck! We ran out of paper towels. Luckily, I'm a little fast on my feet. Oh wait, the waffle box is back in here. Usually, me as the cooking rabbit will wear this above my head in a hat. Hold on. I have to do that right now. Don't worry, it'll only take a second. Did I hear cooking? Who put this shit in the microwave? Cause it's cooking time. Oh yeah, if you want a clear face look. Okay, this is getting annoying. Sydney, I'm doing what you prefer, waffles and pizza. I'm trying to do the double rockstar fingers or whatever. I'll get our next video ready. Okay? This is the one I tried to sing, the egg bacon grit sausage one. Give it that. I just looked up egg and it said Eggman shadow pissed on my. I don't want to know. What? Oh shit, the waffle's hanging off. What the fuck? The pizza's not even cold. One waffle. Thank you, Sydney. I am not watching that. I am not watching that. I'm looking for egg, bacon, grit, sausage. Of the self, never shall at the infinite. I'm still looking it up. Sorry it's taking me so long, it's hard to type on this TV. Sorry about that, everybody. Same here, Mephiles. Same here. It's still cold! Where is it? Where are the fucking paper towels? Megami never puts out paper towels, so grr. Hey, Mephiles, let's just hope it's not 3 o'clock in the morning. The devil's hour. Oh yeah, here's the one I was looking for. It finally shows up. I'm trying to get it squared. I got the microphone onto my other chair. There's the food. Sydney, this will be the boy version that you're going to be watching. club. You don't have to keep any secrets with us. We won't tell. But I can't tell where the remote is because I can't find it. Oh my God! It was in here. Oh my leg! This is the eggs, bacon, grits, sausage compilation.
Everybody say something, keep that shit going. Eggs, bacon, grits,
Sausage!
Bitch, I wanna fuck that
Sausage! 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 Can we get sausage in the chat?
Everybody say sausage, keep it going. Grits with the G, with the L, with the
Sausage! 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 Everybody say sausage, keep it going. Eggs, bacon, grits, sausage. Lick my sausage. 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 Egg, bacon, sausage. 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 Sausage.
Everybody say sausage, keep it going. Grits, bacon, eggs.
Sausage.
Sausage.
Oh, there is such thing as Pikachu.exe too. There's an EXE. There's a .exe version of you, Mephiles. Look it up, Mephiles.exe. Sausage. Sausage. There's a .exe version of Kane too. Sausage. 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 Oh yeah, how else did you think I became a vampire? By sucking blood. I sucked my own blood from my arm. Sausage. It did hurt myself too. Sausage. 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 That's me. That's me whenever my mom yells at me. And I like sausage. 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 Sausage.
Keep that shit going. Egg, bacon, grits.
Sausage.
Sausage. Fucking yo, bitch, you my big ass sausage. Fat bitches always want to eat on my sausage. Say she vegan, but she like my sausage. She walk with a fuck bitch with my sausage.
I'm thinking about calling Dakota, but Cindy would get mad at me.
Got a little thought and she choking on my sausage. Got a problem with me, I'll hit you with my sausage. Kiss on in that wall, got a screaming sausage. She was turn, but I know she was sausage. I'm a fucking girl, I jump around sausage. Take it out right now, and she my sausage. Stop it when you bitch on your dick, screaming sausage. You still got me like this. Sausage.
Sausage. Sausage. Sausage. Sausage. Sausage. Sausage. Oh yeah, there is a video that I wanted to show Infinite too. It's Yandere Simulator Me. Tell her I said hello. Sausage! 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 Please don't ask what color. Please don't ask what color Ethan's eyes are, because his eye color is white. He doesn't even have pupils. He does have angel wings, though. Sausage! 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 Oh God! Sydney, this is the boy version. Oh God, it works with everything. Sausage!
Eggs, bacon, grits, sausage. Like that sausage. Now see y'all on the sausage. Open the room, got a big old sausage. 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 After everything I say, y'all niggas say sausage.
Sausage! Can we get sausage in the chat?